Right to Life presents.
This January in Virginia turned out to be extremely frosty and windy. In such cold weather, many stray and abandoned animals die, so volunteers have a lot of work at this time of the year. On that January day, a man called the rescuers and told them about a pit bull and other dogs living in an old, abandoned yard. Their only cover was a shabby tarp. The animals were forced to exist without food and water, being content with scraps that they could occasionally find in the nearby area of the city. When the volunteers arrived at the scene, they saw an exhausted dog with a swollen belly that practically touched the ground. It was understood that the pit bull had been used for reproduction for many years. The animal had no plus ear, its tail was broken in 2 places. Despite the suffering that the 8-year-old dog had to endure, she did not lose faith in people. She still had a glimmer of hope that someday her life would get better, the rescuers say. Later it turned out that the yard where the dogs lived belonged to a local resident. In Virginia, it is legal to keep animals chained up in the yard, but only if they have clean water, quality food, and a safe shelter from the weather. These dogs had nothing. Therefore, the volunteers decided to confiscate the animals. On that day, we managed to pick up only 2 dogs. For the rest of the pets, we thought to come the next day. It was impossible to delay, because when the owner of the animals told us about what a magnificent pit bull he had, he suddenly lifted him by the neck and shook him hard, as if showing that he would not do anything to him. At this moment, Becky was whining and crying, say the rescuers. It took a couple of weeks to get Becky and the rest of the dogs out. Fortunately, during this time nothing bad happened. All animals were placed in foster families. The pit bull girl was adopted by Grace, a Humane Society volunteer. After checking with the veterinarian, it turned out that in addition to the injuries listed, Becky had heartworms, mastitis, a hernia in the abdomen and underweight. As for her ear, it was torn off. Although the owner claimed that the dog was injured during a fight with other dogs, the volunteers did not believe him and sued for animal cruelty. Although Becky has spent her entire life on a chain, she has had no problem adjusting to life in the home. She quickly settled into the unfamiliar environment and fell in love with her foster mother, Grace. Today, the charming and kind pit bull is doing well. He underwent surgery, was treated for helminthic invasion and other pathologies. The stern-looking dog turned out to be the most gentle creature. The main thing is that now Becky is happy and loved.
Ставьте лайки, оставляйте комментарии и подписывайтесь на канал. Вместе мы сделаем мир чуточку лучше.